32, he's slowed down some probably from the fighter who faced Mike Tyson.
Well, he had a lot of little excursions in the drug rehabilitation programs, and that makes you miss a bunch of fights, and you don't see him, you don't think about him, you don't think about him getting old. He's getting old, and he's not in the greatest shape that he could be in because of the drug problem. You cannot fool with drugs and be an athlete, I'm convinced of it.
Norris trying to work to the body. There it again. Again, the right hand and the left hook to the body. Tucker tying him up. As we go into the final seconds now of round number 2. Again, good body work from Orlin Norris.
Orlin is fresh. He's having fun. The other guy's already starting to look fading.
End of round 2. And we remind you that the official program for tonight's Hearns Hill World Light Heavyweight Championship is available for order now on a limited basis. You can call 1-609-627-1356 to place your order now. Call 1-609-627-1356 to place your order now. Operators are on duty. Visa and MasterCard accepted. Well, there's a guy that had an interesting Saturday past and a successful defense of his title.
Here's a guy that has dropped out 3 of the top fighters of the 80s in his last 3 fights. He got rid of Mugabe in 1 round. He got rid of Sugar Ray Leonard in the Garden. And last night, or Saturday night, he got rid of Curry in a very impressive fashion. This young man is a force to be reckoned with. Now, why do you suppose Norris isn't intimidated with Tucker? Why do you suppose the guy is looking at him like if he's just a workout? That's because he worked with him. The answer is, fight fans, he worked with him. when he was preparing for Tyson, when Orlin Norris was a sparring partner for Tucker, and he claims to have dropped him in training, so he has the confidence that comes from that type of event.
You planning to run these quizzes throughout the evening?
Yes, I have all kind of traps. I do my homework.
Right near the end of that last round, the second round, Norris was affected with some body shots. Tucker is just trying to stick with that jab.
Tucker has certainly slowed down since the first round. It's only the third round.
Right hand did not connect in the chin, and Norris slid down to the chest. There's a right uppercut on the break by Orlin Norris.
Inside uppercut on the break. The referee apparently did not notice. But Tucker did. Gave him a very dirty look. All of a sudden, it's Norris the hunter. All of a sudden, he's standing there like a coiled spring, ready to jump up into the face of Tucker.
He's landing good, crisp shots, Orlin Norris. Tucker trying to hook, but those punches are being picked off by Orlin.
All you see is his punches hitting the gloves of Orlin Norris.
Norris, when he goes into a defensive stance, holds his hands up very high. He's got him up on his forehead, his fist.
And the other thing is he's so strong that he's not moving those gloves back when you hit him. You know, it doesn't do you any good to have those gloves up. They're popping your gloves back into your face. You got to be strong with it. You know, you just don't put them up there. You got to put them up there and hold them up there.
And he's picking off a lot of those jabs with Tony Tucker right in midair.
If he has one fault right now, Nolan, I'll get it out. Yeah, Nolan is fighting the right kind of fight, except he's so predictable right now. He looks like he's just coiled up, ready to spring.
Norris trying to go with those body shots. Didn't come up to the head. Went to the body there. Tried the uppercut.
Well, there's no reason, no explanation why Orlin Norris just stood there and took all this body punishment.
Good combination. Those punches are not all landing clean, but they're partially getting through to Orlin Norris. Let's see if Norris tries to launch the offensive. Yes, he does. Knocks Tucker back into the corner and comes up with a right hand.
Well, it certainly is interesting the way that Norris has figured out Tucker. He's let him wear himself out on his gloves and on his side, and then back he comes, springing forth.
Oh, Tucker grazing the face of Orlin Norris, and Norris coming back. Good action. Last 30 seconds of this round, best we've seen in the fight.
Oh, Norris is cooking.
End of 3 rounds now, with the action really picking up between the 2 heavyweights. Tony Tucker, who we look at in his corner.
You see your shots coming, okay?
We are live at Caesars Palace, awaiting the start tonight of the Virgil Hill-Thomas Hearns light heavyweight championship fight as we watch this heavyweight battle. And in the dressing room, the two, of course, getting ready at this time. There's Virgil Hill. Got those hands wrapped, getting ready to go, very calm. Has about 1,000 of his fans from North Dakota on hand with him here to cheer him on. They were very loud at the weigh-in last night. The mayor of Bismarck is here as well. And in a very calm demeanor, a very calm dressing room, we see Alex Shearer, the new trainer of Thomas Hearns, who has replaced Emmanuel Stewart, from whom Thomas split last year. And he's wrapping Thomas Hearns' hands at this time. Get ready for round 4 now. Here we go. Norris had some very effective work, Ferdy, in that last round, in the last minute.
He's fighting very intelligently. He is taking all the punches that Tucker wants. He's inviting him to punch to the gloves and even to the side. I thought that was kind of a mistake he was making there, but he apparently is very confident in his condition and his ability to take the body shots of the bigger and stronger punching Tucker.
Tucker, the former IBF heavyweight champion. He won it back in May of 1987. Remember in the unification tournament when he defeated Buster Douglas and stopped him in 10 rounds and then lost it just a couple months later. Didn't even have a chance to enjoy the title. Lost it to Mike Tyson. But in defeat, he gained some admirers that night by going the distance and in the first round really rocking Tyson with a right uppercut.
Tyson still says that was the toughest opponent he's had. That was the last time he went to the distance, I think, Tyson. So he could be proud of that outing.
Tucker at times fighting mechanically in this bout.
Yeah, he's not fighting with fire, he's fighting from memory, apparently. And the little smile of Norris is endearing to everybody but Tucker. He just seems to be having such a wonderful time.
He's coming in, and I think Norman's a little message to Tucker that, hey, you can't keep me off with your left jab. Keep sticking it out there. I'm coming at you.
And he's out roughing him. He is out toughing the bigger man. Excellent thought by Tucker to try to land an uppercut between those two arms. It didn't work, but that is what he has to do.
This fight is scheduled for 12, and Orlin Norris showing no fear nor intimidation by the champion, by the former world champion, Tony Tucker. Norris, the NABF champion now.
Well, this is a good lesson in defense for all you young fighters that want to train and how to keep from getting hit. And when he opens with the offense, he's a fierce little fighter. Norris, he puts in strong punches.
Yeah, and he throws them in bunches. He's got good hand speed, Ferdy. He showed there when he had the two lefts and then followed it up with the crisp right. And he can throw combinations at Tucker. He loaded up for a Sunday punch, an overhand right that caught Tucker on the top of the head.
Point builder and crowd pleaser, not hurting. Those little jolting punches he puts in, especially the little hooks, double hooks when he comes in. The second one is catching Tucker right on the jaw. He's outspeeding him even with a jab. This little tiny guy is outspeeding the huge guy with a jab.
Well, we are through 4 rounds, and the underdog in this fight, who you're looking at there, Orlin Norris, is with a good account of himself. Let's go over to Al Bernstein, who's ready now with Danny Glover. Al?
Well, thank you, Rich. I'm here with the star of my favorite movie, Silverado, Danny Glover. Danny, what about this heavyweight fight? It's a good one.
It is. It's real good. Norris looks real great, man. And Tony Tucker, I don't know. You better watch out, man.
You better indeed. Well, what can we watch out for in the main event? I know you have an interest in the Hills-Hearns fight. What do you think of that?
Well, I like Tommy a lot, but this young kid is too hungry, man. He may be a little bit too more hungry, you know, than Tommy. But I like Tommy.
All right, and you got a comedy coming out with Martin Short. Pure luck. That sounds like a good
It's a riot. You know Martin. You know Martin's the funniest cat you'd ever want to run into. It's a riot. We shot it in Mexico, and it's going to come out in August.
All right, comedy a little different for you, but it should be fun.
Well, you know, there's a lot of humor in the Lethal Weapons. You know, there's
That's
a lot of humor there. You know, so but it's fun.
Thank you
I want to do
very
more
much.
comedy though.
Okay, great. Let's go back to Rich Rod at ringside.
All right, thanks, Al. Well, Al loves to rub shoulders with those celebs, doesn't he?
Glover is a big star. He's been given the opportunity. He's made the most of it, and I'm very happy.
trying to make the most of an opportunity, and coming in here as an underdog tonight is Orlin Norris, who was effective with his aggression in that last round. And Tony Tucker, while the much bigger man, has not really used his size to fight tall at all times tonight. He tries with that stick, but Norris has been able to solve it and get close to it. As he does there, coming across to the left of the body and the overhand right.
And what you're watching is the extremely slowed reflexes of Tucker.
That was a short, jolting left hook, though, by Tucker that caught Norris coming in.
Tucker sees the storm coming, but he doesn't know how to stop it.
Keep him up, Tony. Keep him up.
Norris back in his shell. You get the feeling it's not as if Tucker is out of this fight. All he needs, he's so huge, all he needs is one of those big, good crossing right hands or a good uppercut, and it could be curtains here. So it's not like this is an easy fight for Norris. He's just smiling like in his mind it's easy. He's making it easy.